emotional feeders keep repeating
Hello
self-hating
everyone, welcome back
phrases.
to my channel. My name is Bebe and this is my channel. I talk about my budgeting and my finance journey. So today I'm going to be talking about my budget for the next 2 weeks. I do get paid this coming Friday and I'm able to pull up my pay stub at work to see what I'm going to get paid. Now, my first paycheck for the month of January will be $1,172.44. That's the amount of my paycheck. Now, I have here listed also, as you could see, paycheck 2, side hustle. If I misspelled that, I apologize. And then any additional funds that I might get. I did receive $50 from someone for gas. I took them somewhere and I brought them back. It was a distance away, so they gave me $50 for it. I ended up only getting $49.12 because I got the money instantly through Cash App, and they do charge you some money. They charged me about 88 cents. So I actually only got $49.12 from there. I applied $30 to the Afterpay, but I actually only paid the $29 because if you're familiar with Afterpay, you can apply certain amounts to certain uh, purchases that you have, and I was only able to wiggle it up to $29, not exactly 30. And then what I ended up doing again, let me go back over here, is I applied $20 to gas, as you can see here, and I'm actually now using Upside for my gas. If you're not familiar with Upside, it's an app that you can download. I and then you can get cash back on the gas. The gas that I purchased for $20, I got $1.52 back. But as you go along, the more you use the app, the more cash back you get. So that was for the $50. Now let's go down and break down my paycheck that I'm going to be receiving on January 6th. My first bill, which is an essential bill, would be my phone. I did set up a payment plan for it. For the first payment would come out on January 6th for $110. I'm sorry, $110. $110.10. That's what I meant to say. Then down here, I had my credit card, my third credit card, the minimum payment of $39 is coming out. Then I have my first credit card, which will be, I'm sorry, I misspoke. The third credit card would be $50.33, and then my first credit card would be $39 of a minimum payment that I have to pay. And we're going to talk about this third credit card in just a few seconds. Then after that, I paid my line of credit that's coming out on the 16th. My first line of credit. I'm sorry, my second line of credit, which will be $71.90. That's my consolidation line of credit that I have. And then my third line of credit, that will be a minimum payment of $127.98. Then I have Wayfair. That's coming out at $42.14. And then right down here at my subscription, I have Disney. Which is $8.47. That's coming out on the 14th. And then I also have my first bank fee for my first bank account, which is around $5. That I'm not actually going, my paycheck, it's not going to come out of either one of these funds because I already have about $5 in there right now from something previously that I had. I had a little extra money and I put it in there, and I have $5 in there right now that will cover the bank fee. Now for my rent, I already have $100 put away for my rent. So that would leave me $500 to pay for my rent. Self-care, let me see here. I did not write down what I was going to put in my self-care. I don't believe I'm putting anything on self-care. So going down to birthdays, that will be $15. My nephew's birthday is at the end of January. So I want to get him something. Beauty will get $20. My magic month, I will come back to you on that in just a second. $80 for fun for the kids. That includes their lunch money, which is $20 for each of my children. I give them $20. They apply it to credit to their account at school, and then that will be good for the next 2 weeks. For groceries, I'm not doing anything with that because I'm paying that with my credit card. Hopefully soon I won't have to use my credit card anymore. I don't really want to, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And then for my spending, I have $10 for myself, and then $10 for myself, and $5 from each of my children, which is $20 altogether. Now, as you can see for gas, I have here that I used $20 from the $50 that I got for the addition from gas money from someone for driving him somewhere. And I'm going to also add another $60 to that, so that would be a total of $80. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed that. Total of $80. I'm sorry, my eyes are very itchy. It's because of the weather. Every time the weather changes, my allergies just like to mess with me, especially with my eyes. Anyway, let me get that light out of my eyes. Maybe that'll be better. So I have $80 in totals. $20 from the gas money that I got, and then $60 from my paycheck. I already used the $20. So now coming down here to the penny challenge, I'm applying 52 cents to the penny challenge. And then for the dollar, if I have anything left over from the past 2 weeks, which I should have, and then I'm going to apply $11 to the 26-week challenge, and then for the envelope challenge, 100 envelope challenge will be $16 to that. So that's what it all looks like. Next week I will show you what I actually spend on everything, so we can actually see if I went over on anything like that. Most of my payments will be accurate according to what I have to pay for my bills. But for any of my spending that I do during the week, everything that's in sinking funds and all the way down here, maybe that will be a little different. Hopefully it will not. Hopefully I will stick to the budget that I created for myself. So, shoot, I miscalculated something. Did I miscalculate something? I probably did. Because birthday's 15. I thought I had 15 for the magic month. Yeah, that would put me in the minus. I miscalculated. Okay, we're going to come back to the magic month here in just a second. This right here, what I highlighted, let me tell you guys about that credit card. So I had a credit card with one bank. I was doing well with that. They didn't charge me any fees. I liked it. They sold my credit to somebody else. Of course, they probably told me they were going to do it, and I didn't realize that they were going to tell me. But they did. And the people that they sold it to is now charging me $100 for their service. And it came out at the end of the month of December, which is why it's not at $40 minimum payment. It's $50.33 now that I have to pay for the minimum payment because I went over. That really pisses me off. I mean, $99. Now, my first credit card, this one right here, I called them and tried to see if they would put me into another program that doesn't charge me the $4 every month that they charge me for. Apparently, they don't do that. And they don't have any programs. And they're sorry, but they can't help me. And I'm pissed off at that too. So I need to figure out a way to get myself out of this little debacle right here. I do not want these two credit cards anymore. So hopefully come tax season, I'll be able to pay them both off. And then I'm not going to close out this one because I think if I don't use it for the next year, they'll catch a clue. I'm just not. I'm not going to use it or anything like that. But this one right here, I'm going to have to actually call them and say, hey, I don't want this card anymore. Please close it out. And I know that's going to ruin my credit card, my credit score. And I've been with them since 2014. So it's really upsetting me. Okay. So coming back here to the magic month that I wanted to explain to you guys. I know I told you in a previous episode that I was going to use magic month to push myself ahead so I can be a month ahead in my paycheck. In my bills, I'm sorry, a month ahead in my bills. I've decided not to use the magic month in March for that. What I want to set up everything here for is when I get paid on March 31st is that I can have that whole paycheck to add to my sinking funds, to get anything that my kids need or whatever that may be, because I do not, under any circumstances, want to use that as to pay for any of my bills. So I have to really think about where I'm putting my money for the next 3 months so that I'm able to take that check on the 31st and do as I like to do with it, which is probably fill up some of my sinking funds. Now for here, now that I'm in a negative, I probably have to, and the reason why I have a magic month hit ahead here, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry. I told you about the magic month and how I wanted to use the magic month that I have in March to pretty much do as I like with that money instead of paying on rent or something like that. I forgot to tell you about the sinking fund here. I I decided to put $15 aside from each of my paycheck up until the 31st to help me pay anything that comes up so that I don't use my 31st paycheck to apply to any of my bills. So that's why that's that $15 there. And I think what I'm going to have to do now, my Wayfair card, let me put it over here, calendar. Let's go over here to calendar. That doesn't come out until the 21st, which is the day after I get paid on my second pay. So what I'm going to do, instead of taking $42.14 and putting it aside for my Wayfair, I'm going to put half of that away. So therefore, I don't have to be in the I don't have to be in the minus there, and I will put it into the sinking fund of the magic month. So that would be half of $42 will be $42.14. We're just going to do $42. Half of that would be $21. So I'll put $21 here. Let's add $21. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see, 21 plus 15 is $36. So that would mean I have $36 in my magic month fund here so that I can use that paycheck on the 31st to do something, which leaves me with $6.14. It's probably going to go into my rollover. Let me highlight that in green because it's a positive. So let's put here 66 cents, which means I'm still over $6. That's probably going to go into my rollover, savings rollover. Savings rollover is all the money that I might have left. I think I'm going to put $1 into my rollover, and whatever I have left from this past week, put $5 there. This $5 is going into a rollover envelope that I will apply to any of my savings challenge at the end of the month. If I have some, I can apply it to it. So that's all I have. Now, the other thing I did decide to do is get a grocery sinking fund so I can start applying money to that. And I'm going to start applying money to it, not this paycheck, but the following paycheck. And I should also list my kids' name in here because I did say I was going to put $5 into their accounts at the end of each month. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for uh, following me along on my budgeting for the next 2 weeks. I It would be nice for me to budget my whole month, but I don't. This is all new for me, so I'm not going to do that. But I will apply it here so you could see the whole month of what I did with my paychecks and such. So that's it for today. Thank you again for coming with me on this journey. You guys have a nice day. Bye for now.
Self-hating phrases. I have heard enough of these voices, almost like I have no choice. This is biological stasis.